All right, welcome to the final installment of Understanding the Canary System. And today we're going to talk about my favorite part of the system, and that's the affordability side. Let's dive into licensing. As you recall, the Canary System is 7 different applications that all work together to provide you an easy way to use your data to get the most value out of it without having to cut any corners. We do all of this by making sure we stay open, by making sure we stay secure and adaptable. Well, our licensing model has to also be adaptable. It has to provide openness for you. If the technology is one part, but the business model has to do the rest of the lifting of this. And I'm excited to say we're going to deliver that to you. So when we look at licensing, I want you to know that we're fully transparent. So that means you can go to our website and you can build this out yourself. In fact, let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. So if I come to Canary's website, canarylabs.com, and click on pricing, there's 2 different things I can do from here. The first thing is I can download our entire pricing package. The second thing is I can link here lower on the page to the pricing calculator. This is going to explain to you that there's 3 questions you need to ask yourself. Do you want to host your solution, or would you prefer that we manage it for you in our AWS environment? So you can have a perpetual license. You can have a subscription license. Both of those, you are hosting your servers. Or you can have a third, a SaaS license. And with the SaaS license, we are hosting and you're paying us an annual subscription for that service. Second question, how many tags are you going to use? The Canary System comes with everything you're going to need. You select the number of tags, and then you select the number of clients, meaning how many Axiom clients do I want for that dashboarding and trending side. Notice I never said that you have to select the data collectors or that you have to select whether I want to publish data in MQTT or whether I want to open up the APIs for an SDK. All of that is included. There is just one exception, and I'll talk about that here as we go through the pricing calculator. So let's come down into the calculator, and let's look at first you deciding that you want to maintain your own servers. Again, they come with 100 tags. 1 Axiom client, 1 Excel add-in client. And I can see that if I just want to own that system outright, have it in perpetuity, it's a $4,000 investment to do that. Or I can go on a month-to-month subscription. You are still hosting it, but you're paying $135 a month. That break-even point is at about 3 years. Let's talk about the support and maintenance as how it builds into these calculations. Support and maintenance is included for the first full year in the perpetual cost. It's included in the monthly subscription cost as well. So if I'm going perpetual, I have support and maintenance as part of that $4,000 for the entire year. After that, it's percentage based, and it's based on what type of support I would like. Do I want 24/7 support around the clock, or am I okay with standard Monday through Friday support arrangements? That can range from 15% of the licensed product to 22%, depending on what level I need. If I want to add tags, it's $1.50 a tag. So if I go to 200 tags, I'll see $1.50 at 100 tags added to the price. Let's look at 2,000 tags. Or 20,000 tags. Notice that I have an option to go unlimited. If I decide to do more than 40,000 tags, it's going to say, hey, 40,000 is the break point where unlimited will save you the most money. Because anything above 40,000 tags is a one-time perpetual licensing cost at $64,000. So whether it's 50,000 tags or whether it's 1.5 million tags, the price point does not change at that point. So I get really strong scalability with this unlimited tag system. So what does unlimited mean? We have not placed a licensing limit on the number of tags that you put inside of your system. There's likely going to be a resource limit, and we have found that most servers, that resource limit is around 2.5 million tags, but there is no hard set licensing limit. So if you have equipment that is available on the resource side for 4 million tags on a single server, there's no limit on our side on you being able to do that. Likewise, if I want to add Axiom clients, adding Axiom clients is $995 per client, and those clients are shareable. So I am able to concurrently share that license between multiple users as long as more than 2 of them are not trying to log in at the same time. Good to know. I can also reserve seats from an admin side. I can reserve seats for those licenses. All right, I told you there was a caveat about us being able to make every access unlicensed from the data feed side. And unfortunately, that exception is on the ODBC connector. This is the only piece of our licensing that we don't control. It's through a third party, and that third party requires us to pay, won't allow us to pay an unlimited licensing model with them, so we have to track each of these. It's a $2,000 per server charge if you would like that connector. So most popular for our largest customers, our enterprise customers, typically they end up with a primary, a redundant, and a staging/dev server. They do that with unlimited clients. They do that with unlimited tags, no licensing restrictions at all with the ODBC connector. And that, for full transparency, will price out retail at $178,000 for a perpetual model. One-time spend, and you have infinite expandability up to wherever the resource limit is on those systems. All right, let's take a look back over, and let's finish up looking at our models here. So next steps, explore our pricing. Take a look on the calculator. If you decide you want us to host it in AWS, we'd love to do that for you. You can use the calculator and toggle that so that you can get a pricing calculator of what it would look like for us to put you in our multi-tenant environment. But typically, this is the stage when you're starting to look into pricing where it's time to prove something out for you and your team. And that's where our next steps come into play. So what we'd love to do to get started with you today, not tomorrow, not next week, but why not right now? Let us consult with you and help you define a proof of concept. We'll make a trial license available for you. We just want to help clearly define what the win looks like. Once we've got that proof of concept going, our team will work with you throughout that proof of concept to connect to your devices or your systems, to contextualize the data, as well as to create feeds and test the third-party applications you want to connect to, build some Axiom screens, really get you a sense of what the deployment might look like for a full Canary system. And then we'll walk you right through the purchasing process. We want to make it as easy as possible so that you can start getting the ROI that you need immediately from our solution. That's why that first year of complimentary support and guidance is so important, because during the deployment phase, during the first year is where you're going to really want to lean into our partner network as well as to our Canary team to make sure that you have a successful project and deployment. It's really that easy. I hope you'll find that our team is very engaging. We want to work alongside with you. We know that both you and our organization are looking for a win. And it's really our opportunity to differentiate ourselves from any other technology you've used before. We want to be open, we want to be secure, and we want to be adaptable. And we have worked really hard in 35 years to do just that. And we've got some clients that we would love to introduce you to that will speak to that track record and share their stories of how they've got some incredible success from using the Canary system. Hey, from everyone at Canary, I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time to walk through this series of 5 videos. I hope it's been helpful for you. I completely recognize that this has been extremely high level. We haven't dove really deep into any of the deeper technical questions that you might have. As always, we want to. So please email us, info@canarylabs.com. Let us know how we can serve you best moving forward, and we will be excited and ready to do so. Thank you.